sign up in 5 minutes, but canceling? Somehow it's a nightmare. People are getting charged for months, fighting with customer service, and some say they couldn't cancel at all. These are the craziest gym member horror stories on the internet.
15 years I've been going to this gym, paying every month. Come with me inside, I'm gonna cancel. I'm fed up, I'm tired of it, just like a lot of you are. I know I'm not the only one frustrated. I've been seeing a lot of people canceling, just like this. Here we go. Hey, I want to cancel my membership.
Yeah, sure, I can help you out with that. Can I ask why you're canceling?
You're not allowed to ask me that.
So we just had a lot of people coming in here to cancel to get out of doing leg day.
Oh, I hate this freaking place.
I believe that was a joke. He trolling. But you wanna know what's not a joke and what's not trolling? This next lady talking about her experience.
Why did gyms make it so hard to leave? Like, I've been struggling for 2 months to cancel my Pilates membership because they kept charging me. And they're like, no, you can't cancel. You have to be like 30 days from now or something like that. I'm like, what the hell? And they're always going to ask you, like, why do you want to leave? Because I can. I don't want to do this anymore. Like, I signed a blood pact.
Gyms are actually fucking cooked, right? Gyms, like trying to cancel your membership at a gym apparently is the most difficult thing ever. Listen to this story about my mum. And I say this is all alleged. That way I don't get into trouble if I get one detail wrong. My mum went to Good Life, name and shame, Good Life Gym in Melbourne, right? She wanted to cancel her policy because she had some sort of medical thing going, right? And they said to her, well, you need to go get a medical certificate if you want to cancel and not pay out a massive fee, right? My mum went to a doctor, got a medical certificate. They go, this medical certificate's not valid. My mum goes, why? They go, because it hasn't got his credentials on there. It hasn't got his name. It hasn't got his phone number. It had all of that stuff. So my mum goes, have a look. It's got his name and his phone number. And they go, oh, yes, it has, but it hasn't got his signature. And my mum goes, but he's signed his name. They go, no, but it needs a signature. So she takes it back to her doctor, gets a signature. Gets the signature back. Well, now it hasn't got a stamp. It needs a professional doctor's stamp. My mum goes, okay, whatever, goes back to a doctor, gets a stamp. They stamp it. She takes it back. Just listen to what the next one was. It's handwritten. We can't accept a handwritten doctor's medical certificate. It needs to be computer generated. Good Life, you're cooked, mate. Allegedly, you're cooked. What are you doing, mate? Like, just think with your brain. Do you think this is doing good for your business? Like, And even when they called up the doctor, they called up my mum's doctor and called her back and said, sorry, we don't believe it. This guy's a doctor. He's been a doctor for 40 years. Like, what the fuck?
There is no single worse experience than trying to cancel your gym membership. There was a gym that I used to go to back when I was living in the DMV, and I will not name the gym. If I was to go into detail, y'all would know it, but I ain't even gonna throw them out there like that. So I had already moved to Dallas by this time, so I was trying to cancel my gym membership. So I called them. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to cancel my gym membership. I don't live there anymore. I don't need it. So they're like, yeah, well, you have to come in here and write a letter stating why you want to cancel or stating that you want to cancel your gym membership. I said, what? I have to handwrite a letter and give it to them in person, showing them, yeah, I want to cancel my gym membership. A fucking letter? Bro, I ain't never heard no shit like that before in my life, bro. Like, I heard the stories about how Planet Fitness gives you to run around and canceling shit, but bro, this was some new shit. I ain't never heard of nothing like this before, ever, bro. So, like, I hit up my brother. I'm like, yo, bro, can you please, like, just help me with this, bro? Like, I'm going to write this letter. I'm going to send you a picture. And then, bro, can you just show him the screenshot? And he helped me with it. Shout out to him. But, bro, I've never experienced no crazy shit like that. Like, I wrote a handwritten letter that had to be showed to them to cancel my gym membership. Do you not know how insane that is?
Yes, my brother, that is a pain. But you wanna know what's a real pain? This next lady had to actually prove her pain, which means prove that she was hurting to the gym to cancel her membership. What type of shit is that? Look at this.
Linux management does not have any sense of sympathy or empathy or even heart towards people. I am so angry right now. I started my membership like 2 months ago, and they have a policy on the contract that says that you cannot cancel the membership for the first 12 months, okay? I agreed to that because I didn't know that something was gonna happen to me. You can cancel the membership if you have medical reasons, if you're moving like 25 miles away from the gym, and some other options. I recently experienced something like really bad with my hormones. I am doing a lot of testing, a lot of blood work, a lot of everything with my gynecologist, with a fertility center, and with my primary doctor. And the last time that I went to the gynecologist for this issue, they sent me a whole PDF with notes, everything that was discussed in our appointment and suggestions and things that I need to take for my follow-up in November. One of the things that they told me is that I need to lower my stress, put a pause on exercising, like gym and strength training. So I need to do more like lower intensity workouts. As you can see, things that I am actually doing right now. I went from a complete gym rat to actually doing more low intensity workouts. So the thing is that today I was canceling my membership and they made me like upload a document to confirm the medical reason of why I am canceling my membership. So being as private as it is, I sent the whole PDF saying all of the issues that I have with my hormones and my fertility. They replied to me saying that they cannot cancel it because the document does not support their standards and it's more than 30 days valid. I mean, like, what the fuck? What do you need for someone to have like a knee surgery? Do you have any sense of empathy for someone that has a fertility issue? Like, this is affecting every single area of my life. Am I so wrong of thinking this? This is insane. I was like forwarding that to the concierge email of Equinox because I can't believe that this is happening. Like, I was supposed to lower my stress, and this is definitely not helping. Trust me, this is not gonna end like this. I'm gonna cancel my freaking membership, whatever it freaking takes.
So let me tell y'all about how I signed up for death row and didn't even fucking know about it, because obviously you can't get a gym membership in LA without being on death row. Like, I can't cancel it, and now they're harassing me. So I feel like it's time to tell my story. So listen in. So this all started when I decided to take control of my life and get back in the gym. As you can see, a difference. Do you see this face? Stunning. Yes. So I started going back to the gym around like February, Marchish, right? And there's a gym around the corner from my house. I'm going to say names because who gonna check me, boo? The name of the gym is Speakeasy Fitness. I started going there because it was close to my house. It was walking distance. I could get some steps in and just go there and get a workout in. Cool. I thought the vibe was cool. I go in for like a little tour. Now, mind you, when I go in for the tour, it's like maybe 12 o'clock p.m. Packed. Like, it's literally the club. It is packed. Every machine packed. People packed. Packed. I ran into like 4 people I knew in there, which, leave me alone. I'm trying to be skinny in peace. Like, what the hell? I was like, okay, it's down the street and maybe in the morning it's not going to be that bad. Wrong. So I specifically talked to the guy at the front. I'm like, how does the memberships work? What is the price? He told me the price. Of course, they were trying to push me to an annual. I specifically said that I do not want to do the annual because I don't know. I travel a lot. Like, I want to be able to cancel it when I, stop wanting to come here. Like, I just want to try this gym out. He signs me up and says that I'm not doing the annual. And because I specifically remember that them saying, like, for me to get guest passes and do XYZ, I had to sign up for the annual. I was like, I don't want to do the annual. So just, he's like, but it's cheaper if you do XYZ. So I'm like, oh, no. So whatever the case may be, I'm not really looking at what I'm signing or agreeing to because I already said that I didn't want to do that. And I'm thinking this is a gym. Like, who's about to read over the whole contract? I sign up, I go like maybe for a week and a half, and I realize that I hate the gym. Like, the gym is literally packed at 9 a.m. still. All the benches are took. All the weights are took. The weights are everywhere. People are monopolizing equipment. Like, they will literally camp out at the equipment, stay there, talk on the phone, chill. It'll be 2 of them and they just going back and forth. There's literally no room to do any of the machines. And I work out with my trainer virtually on my tripod. Shout out to Reese. And he could attest to this. I literally could not work out on anything. And imagine, like, I'm bigger. Like, I'm trying to find my footing in the gym. I'm already intimidated because it's like, ooh, it's a lot going on here. I'm trying to get my life together. To the point where, like, I would try to go upstairs. There's an upstairs. I would try to go upstairs. Literally everything was packed. Everything. Everybody's on top of each other. You move away from a bench for 2 seconds, somebody's sliding in. It's just weird. Like, I don't like that gym. It was way too much for me. So I decided right after that I wasn't going to go back there. I went to John Reed. Shout out to John Reed. Went to John Reed. I've been going there consistently. I like it there. It smells nice. It's cool. It's a little crowded sometimes, but I'm still able to work around it, and there's like different things that I can do. Cool. Love John Reed. I'm there. I forgot that I had the Speakeasy membership. And so when I'm realizing after being so busy for the next couple of months and being in one gym, I'm like, oh, damn, I still have that membership. Let me go in and cancel. So I go in there to go cancel my membership. The guy is telling me, oh, you have to send an email to this place to be able to cancel. And I'm like, okay, I can't just cancel it. They're like, no, because you're on the annual. I'm like, I didn't ask to be on the annual. He's like, well, that's what you signed up for. I'm like, well, that's not what I wanted. So like, how did we get here? I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and send this email. So I send an email. I just want to get out of this membership, but you should not be able to question me as to why I need to get out of this membership. Oh, I just want to get out. Leave me alone. So I'm in this membership. I'm stuck. Before I moved to LA, I lived in Chicago, and I sent them my bank statement that was just cropped to my bank statement showing that I had a different address, and I'm telling them, like, that's not my address. I don't want the gym membership anymore. Just cancel my membership. They're like, oh, you have to have official. I get an email back saying that I need to have official mail and that doesn't count. And I need to do X, Y, Z and this to, oh, if not, then I'm stuck in a membership. And I'm like, no, I'm not stuck in a membership. I literally just sent you something that said that I don't live there. So I don't live there anymore. Cancel my membership. They're literally going back and forth with me in emails telling me about how they're not taking that and how they're not going to be able to. So I called my bank and I said that they're charging my car unauthorized and I want them to stop being able to take money out of my account. This led to Speakeasy now literally kept trying to process the payment to where that bank account ended up, because I got it blocked. So I had Bank of America block Speakeasy as an account. They kept trying to charge my card to the point where they keep making attempts and then every time it locks my card. So now I've realized that they're intentionally trying to lock my card to get a payment, or they keep trying to process it so that something will go through, but they're blocked. So then I have to call Bank of America, tell them to unlock my card, and then it'll be good for a couple of days, and then they keep aggressively trying to charge my card. Now I've started getting phone calls from Speakeasy. One of the times the guy called me and I'm like, yo, like, I've asked to not be on this. I don't know why it's so hard to cancel y'all membership, but I should not be having to go through this. He was like, oh, well, that's what you signed up for. I'm like, and I said that I don't want to do this no more. He's like, well, I don't know what you're going to do, but if you don't make a payment, then it's going to go on your credit. And I'm like, okay. Like, stop calling me. Well, I'm telling you, they still call me and tell me to update my payment and do XYZ. I literally keep telling them to stop calling me because you're not getting my money. Bitch, get it back in blood, ho. Y'all not getting nothing from me. I'm sorry. And if y'all put it on my credit, I'm just going to get it removed. Like, what are we talking about? So I am now in a stuck relationship with Speakeasy Fitness. They will not let me out of this contract. And they're now, I guess, going to try to ruin my credit. But I just feel like, why the hell are y'all making it so hard for people to cancel memberships? Like, are y'all that pressed for the money? The answer is probably yes, but I'm definitely doing this to say, do not go to Speakeasy Fitness. And if you do go to Speakeasy Fitness, make sure you read what you're signing, because they will try to keep you in that membership because it's death row over there. And I just saw a posting about how people are suing LA Fitness for keeping them in memberships. Let me be the one to start this one on Speakeasy. So if y'all are being victimized by Speakeasy, everyone get behind me, because you're going down, okay? I'm a black Karen. You don't know who you messing with, sister. Okay? Because y'all ain't getting a red motherfucking cent out of me. And before you fat shame me, I've already lost over 35 pounds. Trim spa, baby.
I have a story time, and it happened today, and it's with Anytime Fitness. Today, I went to cancel my gym membership as we signed a 2-year contract, and it's the second contract, and on my lease, I don't know the terms, whatever, it says that it is up January 8th, 2026. And you have to put in a 30-day notice. So take in mind, this is freaking ridiculous, all these steps that you have to do. It's literally like moving out of an apartment. Like, you have a lease, you have to give your notice that you're going to move out, or else it just continues to renew. Like, whatever. So I'm following all my steps. I did it today. Went in, and the guy in the office goes, no, yours isn't up until March 8th, 2026. And I'm like, right here's my own personal thing. Like, what do you mean? And then he goes back and looks, and he's like, you got 2 free months of the gym back in this date and this date. And the reason why we got 2 free months is if you showed up at least 16 times within the month of December last year, you got 2 free months. And like, we were going to the gym all the time, so it's just something that happened. And then they try to tell us that with those 2 free months, the lease is now till March. And I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. So you're making my lease 2 months longer than it actually says, and I have to pay 2 more months? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I got mad. And at the end of the story, the guy told me to get out of his office and he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. And I said, this doesn't make any sense. I even had my boyfriend on the phone, fiance, and I was like, make it make sense to him. And he goes, I just explained it to you. I said, explain it to him because it's not making sense to me. And he's just like, I just explained it to you. And it's like, that's not the freaking point. Explain it to him because it doesn't make no sense. That doesn't make no sense to me. And yeah, so he told me to get out of his office, and I'm like, so I have to come here to sign papers to cancel my gym membership, but you're going to tell me to get out of my office, or out of your office. So how am I supposed to cancel my gym membership? And it's $250 to cancel it. Before your thing. It's just the whole thing. Like, is that illegal? Can somebody tell me? I can literally show my lease, terms, conditions, whatever the hell it is, the thing I signed. I didn't sign anything stating that if I got 2 months free, I'll pay for 2 more extra months. No, I'm a property manager. I know if you were to do that, you would have to get my sign of consent. And then at this very moment is when I would pull it out and I'd be like, wha-bam! See, you signed right here in this noted indentation. Nope, they can't do that. Like, I'm frustrated. Like, is this illegal? Please, somebody explain to me. Should this be a valid reason to be frustrated? And, I don't think I should have been kicked out of there. I think that guy is a little baby and he shouldn't be working the front desk. I don't know. It smelled like rotten eggs in there.
I'm so sorry you had to deal with that. That boy was probably childish as hell. This next clip is going to show you how to actually cancel a membership the successful way. Let's get into it.
So if you don't already know, I'm a dispute resolution lawyer and I practice in mediation. So we have a question that I think is going to be helpful for a lot of people who have gym memberships. So who do I send my dispute to at Planet Fitness? They refuse to cancel my membership. I'm no longer in the state. So this question is actually quite common. I've been the mediator on cases which plaintiffs, just like Zabila, sues a defendant, Jim. And I'm going to give you some insight on what happens and how to resolve this type of dispute. For Planet Fitness, they're typically a month-to-month service. So this is going to be really easy for you to cancel. So simply what I would do is I would go to the website, look to see the customer service email, and go ahead and write them an email. When you're writing this email to Planet Fitness, I'm going to make it really easy for you. 1, address the issue. Dear Planet Fitness, my name is Zabila. I have an issue in which my membership has not been canceled, to which it should have been canceled on X, Y, and Z date. Then step 2, you're going to go ahead and demand. It's an ask them to do something. I respectfully request that you cancel my membership. In addition, return my money. I don't know if you want that, but in addition, whatever you want. And send the email. And you should get a reply, especially from membership services. Also, I'm going to throw in another tip for you, Zabila, because Planet Fitness is one of those mega gyms who are currently always under class action lawsuits. So go ahead and just do a quick Google search. Make sure you find a good attorney's firm that is representing people in class action, and I would probably sign up for the class action lawsuit. You most likely will not be the named plaintiff because usually the named plaintiff is someone who has like severe injury with that gym. However, you could still be a plaintiff on this class action. So if you're part of a gym that has like a 3 months, 6 months, or a year or 2-year subscription, that's going to have a whole different effect on canceling your membership. However, in any event, it does not hurt to let them know you want to cancel your membership. Typically, if you are on contract, they do not let you out of your contract unless there is a violation on their part regarding your contract. So a violation meaning that the facility is not up to a certain type of standard.
Golly, this make you not ever want a gym membership, man. I'm about to just go outside and just start walking. Cause guess what, man? These gym memberships is talking and they acting like Steve Hawking cause they getting on the computer and they ain't let you do nothing cause they acting like Buddha. Yeah. Bars. I don't know, but yeah, no, you can't do these memberships, man. You can't do that. Let them folks dictate you like that. Cause a lot of y'all sign these contracts, a lot of y'all sign a death row, a lot of y'all sign to a 360 deal with your gym membership. And now you stuck talking about where my masters. I can't cancel. My money gone. What? I'm stuck. I'm a slave. Hey man, you gotta understand when you do that contract, it lets the gym get a little more guaranteed money. It's kind of like a lease on your apartment. Not saying it's right. I'm just explaining it, my brother. But guess what? You can just say, I ain't gonna say F them. No, you probably can. Sometimes some of these gyms, they want your bank stuff. So if you just feel like if you inconsistent in that gym, my brother, get these folks make a new bank account or get these folks a burner account. It's gonna go on your credit. I'm just saying, going on your credit. But yeah, that if you just feel like you just can't go there and you just can't get them to cancel, do that. But yes, man, don't cancel me. I am Josh from Talk to Him, boy, and I just talked to you, boy.